Hey everyone, Cahlen here, and today I'm going to be pouring out one of these potato buckets, right? We had these 10-gallon buckets that we were growing potatoes in. There's about 4 more of them, and they kind of died off a few weeks ago, basically when I started to mound them up. Mounding is where you allow the potatoes to grow up, and then you kind of add more dirt on top of it, covering up some of the leaves in the stem, and that will turn into roots and then grow more potatoes. But I've never actually had any success with that, and this time that I did it, it actually killed the plants. But let's see how many potatoes are actually in there. This thing's like 100 pounds. Ugh. It's very stinky. I think maybe it didn't have good enough water drainage. It's very wet and smelly. Okay, we got a very tiny potato. Another extremely tiny potato. Man, is that really it? That's crazy. Okay, here's another. That's kind of weird shaped potato. Oh, here's some more. Potato. More potato. So far it doesn't seem too impressive though. Yeah, I think the compost that we used is, I don't know. It's like it's still rotting, you know? So it's probably why the potatoes didn't do very good. Okay, that looks like it. So just this 10-gallon bucket gave me this many potatoes. So not so great. So I washed them up real good. You can see this one's still got a little bit of a root coming off. And this is about what we got, right? This is probably about the size of what I planted. So all of this is extra, which is, you know, we probably tripled the food here, but still there was a lot of effort that went into growing that plant. So again, I think potatoes generally produce more than that, so you know, I wouldn't get discouraged about it. We had some kind of funky soil, and also I don't think it's necessarily the best climate situation, and mounding it up on the plant seemed to have killed it and really cut its life short, right? It probably had another month and a half that it could have been growing more tuber, which didn't happen because I mounded it and it killed the plant. So, but anyways, you know, it's more food is good, but and also you'd probably do better, you know, if you fix some of these conditions that exist in this situation. But I think, you know, we're not going to be able to actually harvest any of these Jerusalem artichoke until, you know, maybe the winter when the stalks have gotten really high and died down and all the nutrients have gone back down into the roots. At that point I'll harvest them, but I think we're going to find at that point that you get a much bigger yield of Jerusalem artichokes than you do of potatoes. So even in a potato situation where it's ideal situations, Jerusalem artichoke is known to be one of the biggest food producers per basically amount of space that you're using. So that's why I'm growing these here. So anyways, I imagine there's something that I'm supposed to do to these. I might need to leave them out in the sun. I don't know. I'm going to have to research all that, so you're going to have to look that up if you need help with that. I don't know. I'll know in like an hour or so, but I don't know right now. And then, I don't know, I might gift them to Jesse and Johanna. I might try eating them once they're ready to eat, but anyways, we'll see. So anyways, that's the potato harvest. I'll probably pull out the rest of those buckets as well, but I'm sure it's pretty much the same situation. So I'll check in with you guys later. See ya.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider sharing it. If you'd like to help me out in a more substantial way, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/gift. And if you'd like to have a one-on-one conversation with me, whether publicly or privately, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/one-on-one. Thanks again for watching.
That's probably a couple days worth of food.